Okay, so today is Thursday. This is last day of notes. I did not get a lot of you guys' chalk exercises. So I put in what I got. I sent them back. If you have ones that are late that you need to get graded, you either need to, well, I just suggest you take a picture of them and email them to me. Sorry for the cough. So I can get those grades in so it doesn't affect your grade for eligibility next week. So make sure you get that done. Um, Hopefully everyone got in their charcoal picture. If you didn't, do that ASAP. I'm going to start putting in zeros today for those if I don't have them. Okay. So here are the notes for today. So um, this is Paul Gauguin. He is the guy that was with um, Van Gogh when he cut off his ear. He was living in that house with him, if you remember that story from seventh grade. He was a successful stockbroker until his late 20s, and he decided he just wanted to get away from it all. He left behind his family and his small children, and he moved to the Bahamas. I believe it's the Bahamas. It's on the next slide, so I don't know for sure. And started painting. Um, so it's an interesting life. Anyway, many of his paintings are religious in nature. So this one is called The Vision After the Sermon. Very much about design, not about realism. It even reminds me of some of the early Christian artwork, like when things were stacked on top of each other. So make sure you know this one, The Vision After the Sermon. And then this is Gauguin also. Let's see if I can get that to go through. Come on, there we go. Okay. This is when he left and he went to Tahiti. Sorry, not Bahamas. Tahiti's the Marquesas Islands. And this is his version of Madonna and Child. So that's what La Orana Maria means. So this is supposed to be the baby Jesus and his mother Mary. See the little halos on top of their heads there. Okay. And this is a Tahitian version of that. Okay. So many of his paintings they look very tropical and native island type stuff. Paul Cézanne is a very famous French post-impressionist. He was a little bit of a recluse. He kind of lived on his own. He took a very, very, very long time to do his paintings and his still lifes. That's why he did still lifes, because it took him so long to paint. And eventually he even had to do plastic fruit because his fruit would rot. So he's best known for his just still lifes, kind of like this. This is called Basket of Apples. Okay, this is an actual photograph of Mount Saint Victoire in France. And Cezanne would sit and paint this over and over again, each time doing different colors and different techniques. So this is Mount Saint Victoire, Paul Cezanne, and so is this, and so is this. So I just wanted you to see. We'll look at all of them again. They're all called the same. You would call this a series painting, but notice how they're each a little different style. He's trying different styles. So Paul Cezanne is actually considered a huge influencer of Cubism, and you can see it in this painting right here. See how everything's very square. He's actually one of the early Cubists. I don't know that he's considered a post-impressionist, but his work is considered an inspiration for Cubism. Okay, make sure you know that. All right, and then the last one for today is Seurat or Seurat, depending on who you talk to. This is French, a Frenchman also, and this is a huge canvas, 10 foot by almost 7 feet, big as the wall there where I normally show the pictures. And this is all done in pointillism. So he was experimenting with doing little dots. Okay, so if you see that, that entire painting was little dots. So that is why this painting took him 2 years to get done. Okay, it's huge, but it's called Sunday on La Grande Jatte. Okay, And then that's not the only one he did in pointillism. He did quite a few of them. It's just as another example. Okay, make sure you know the name of that. And make sure you know that George Seurat was known for pointillism. Okay, and that is the end. We will have a quiz tomorrow. Get your chalk pastel turned in to me. Make sure your charcoal is in Artsonia. And then make sure you get your sketchbook done. That's due Tuesday. All right, bye.